All right, what's up, everybody? We are on episode 10 of Death Note, which is called Doubt. Interesting title because it very much kind of makes me think about the fact how, yeah, like L really managed to get Light there, and you can tell that Light was like visibly stressed out, and he was starting to, kind of like, man, how do I put that? But he really was in doubt, I guess, for a second there, and he's taking on the challenge, of course, and he's doing it literally with a smile on his face. I mean, he had that evil maniac laugh there at the very end of the last episode, but you can tell he's impressed, right? And he knows that this could be bad news for him, I guess. Like he's truly maybe fearful now. Like fear is becoming a part of him, which hasn't really happened yet. So far, it always felt like he was able to outsmart everybody, and now he can tell that like, ooh, it's getting a little too close for comfort, I guess. That's really what I was trying to say. But overall, the last episode was such a fantastic one, with the reveal essentially to us that this storyline is going to take on a whole new phase, and L is just going to be confronting Light directly, right? He's going to, he's joining the same university as him. He's already made it publicly known now to him that like he is in fact L. At least that's what he's telling him. Of course, Light doesn't necessarily have to believe that, but I'm pretty sure he does, right? I mean, again, that's sort of what he talked about already. But well, I mean, I guess he does still figure that like L could be, the guy here who we're seeing, who of course is actually L, could still be like a pawn for the real L or something. So he doesn't fully 100% know yet, but he knows that like he's at least involved with L, even though he actually is L. You still get what I'm saying? But yeah, this story, man, what a crazy ride, what a roller coaster ride it is. So yeah, the one thing that I can still talk about is, of course, how we got the little tease of the Shinigami realm, and there's going to be some other one, maybe more, actually joining the real world at some point down the line, which I imagine will be quicker, like relatively soon now. But I still wonder, what is that going to mean for the story? Where is that one going to come into play? Is it going to be somebody else helping out Light? I kind of doubt that. I was really wondering, like, oh, maybe it could be somebody who realizes that Light is in this huge chess match with L and therefore starts joining L to give him clues or help him out in certain ways, maybe, or something, right? Maybe they're gonna, like, I don't know, you really do wonder, like, what can they do in the first place? I'm still not too sure about the complete rules of everything, right? And like what these Shinigami then do, and yeah, again, what directions it could push the story into. But if one thing is very clear, this story is constantly being pushed in unexpected directions rapidly. So I'm just here for the ride, and I'm all strapped in and looking forward to it. So we're gonna dive into episode 10 here and see, what's gonna happen. But of course, if you enjoy my reactions, you can actually already watch the next 8 episodes right now over on my Patreon, which is linked on top of the description. We will be on episode 18 over there for you to check out, so you can go do that right now, along with full-length reactions if you want to see me react to these episodes in their entirety. But then with that being said, let's dive into episode 10 of Death Note. Okay, we're going to be playing tennis. They're going to be doing a tennis match against each other. You wanted to get to know him. This is a good way. British. Man, he has to ask himself every single sentence now, like, ooh, should I even be saying this? Oh, he's gonna see if he's a tryout or not. Damn, that was a good serve. Does he want to maybe see if like Light is gonna literally try and get good at tennis now or something, just so he can beat him? 4 months already. I mean, you're dealing with quite the threat. Yeah, like you've never seen something of this scope before, obviously. Well, spoke his truth. It wasn't wrong. Yeah, that's true. This is L finally going really up close. Oh damn, he's already getting good? So they're not only nerds, but they're also good at sports now. People are genuinely confused. Everything is like Kira. Wow. You could have never seen this coming before the episode. So what, is this like the final one for the win? Okay. Oh, we're gonna see this girl more often? She's gonna be Al's personal fangirl? I love the close-ups. The slow motion, I mean. They're just literally thinking out their game plan as they're playing. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, he did win. I guess like that's why he figured he needed to win too, because there was that information known about him that he was a champion before. Oh, okay, he's just being completely upfront with him. He's gonna start involving him to try and uncover himself. Damn, dude. You gotta love the transparency. Four little plastic cups of milk. Oh, the messages? Shinigami like apples? So now he's gonna have to come up with some very creative explanations, perhaps? That would not be the actual explanations. Wait, what is this? Did he actually? Yeah, I was gonna say, he never even did that. What is he trying to achieve? Oh. Okay. Man, this is getting so crazy.
キラにしか知り得ないことを相手に喋らせる。今龍河がしていることだ。すごいですね。同じ質問を何人かの刑事にしたのですが、瞬時に操作するものと話
Because he might have prepared it or
初めて
something.
考えられた。
That's the thing, like knowing now that he was going to be up close to him,
推理力は
I'm sure he's thought of a lot of scenarios of like what L could be asking him.
疑いが濃くなるみたいじゃないか。
Yeah, but that's the thing, you can't do anything right or wrong anymore, you know? Everything is confusing now.
一緒に操作してほしいという気持ちも強くなりました。私はたとえ八神君がキラであっても、確かに僕はキラ事件に興味を持ち、趣味で推理もしているが、僕はキラじゃないからキラに殺されるのはごめん。
Yeah, he does that kind of. He does have that to cover him up.
何もないんだ。
He likes playing detective
取り
too.
調べまがいなことをするのはおかしいだろう。
Oh, so now he wants to investigate him?
証明はできない。しかし、龍河がエルだというのなら、その証明はできる。
Oh, in that way, okay, yeah.
例えば、捜査本部の一員や父に、それが無理なら一緒に捜査することはできない。
Because he still has to literally figure that out in a way.
喋るな、八神ライト。7%。
He keeps increasing the
捜査本部
percentage.
のものに合わせないなんて、そんなことを一度も言ってませんよ。失礼します。あ、僕も。
What the hell? Both are being rang?
龍崎、大変なことに。
ライト、お父さんが。
What?
父が心臓発作。
What the? What? What if it's that other Shinigami or something? Oh my god, man. He better not have actually died or something. That would be so insane, but... Nah, I mean, he's just gonna be in the hospital, I guess.
ライト、あと頼むわよ。
That'd be way too abruptly.
本当にただの過労なんだろうな。
ああ、正直倒れる瞬間、キラかと思ったが大丈夫だ。ここ最近、
Oh,
少し
okay.
無理をしたよ。
Jesus. I mean,
何息子さんがキラだと疑われていたのでは。
still, something is up with it.
そんなことまで父に。はい、すべて話してあります。
Unless it really was just the conversation that he had with his superior.
そうだ、彼がエル
Okay.
だ。
Well,
第三者にわからぬよう
that's confirmation
我々は
enough, I
龍
guess.
崎と呼んでいるが、間違いなくエルだ。
こいつと本部の人間をすべて消せば。いや、そんな単純ではないだろう。とにかく今は、父を心配する八神ライトだ。
で、
Yeah,
龍崎、
you have other priorities now.
話をしてみて疑い
Man, it sounds crazy to say it like that. It's like, oh, I have to worry about my dad now who got a heart attack.
もう一度説明しておきますが、いや、龍河の言う通り、他に疑う対象がいない。八神君の推理力は大したものです。いつも的確で早い。龍河、捜査には協力するよ。父さんにもしものことがあったら、僕がキラを死刑台に送るって。
この息子がキラであるはずがない。
Okay.
とても演技だとは思えない。いや、演技だとしたら臭すぎる。
Corny.
聞いてくれ、ライト。それは事実だ。しかし、最近私はこう思うようにもなっている。そんな力を持ってしまった人間は不幸だ。
Yeah, that's the way to look at it.
人を殺した上での幸せなど、真の幸せであるはずがない。
I don't think Light is really looking for happiness, though.
もしキラが普通の人間で、その力を手に入れたのなら、全く不幸な人間です。
Hmm. What were they doing by saying that? Like, they weren't trying to play on his feelings, maybe, were they? I don't think that would be effective, but I don't think that's what they were trying to do either. They just mentioned it.
何か僕がキラじゃないと信用してもらえる方法はないか。キラだと疑われる人間がどんな気持ちか考えてみろよ。
Yeah, it would actually be a normal reaction to be mad about that.
だから例えば1ヶ月間僕をテレビも何もないところに入れて誰かにずっと監視させておくとか。普通そこまでして疑いを晴らしたいと思うだろうか。ダメです。そんな人権を無視したことはできませんし、
Basically.
疑いのかかっているものからの案を取るのは、それに今日の八神君とお父さんのやりとりでキラでないとも考えました。
So did the percentage decrease?
父が元気になるまではしばらく何もできないと思う。分かってます。では
I want to hear him say a percentage number now. I truly do.
リュウク、僕はノートを拾ってこの力を得たことを不幸だなんて一度も思ったことはない。
Yeah.
この力を得た僕は最高に幸せだよ。
This was exactly what he wanted.
ノートを持ったことで
Okay.
幸せになろうが不幸になろうが
Of course you
そんな
couldn't.
ことは俺はどうでもいい。ただ普通は死神に疲れた人間は不幸になるらしい。
普通じゃない方のパターンを見られるよ。
それはありがたい。
なんなんだよ。キラの特番やってれば何でも視聴率取れると思ってんじゃないの？今まで俺の番組が視聴率取ってきたのは
The hell, this some kind of TV company?
やってきたからなんだよ。
そんなこと言われても警察はだんまりだし無理っすよ。
バカ！ネタがなきゃガセでもいいから自分で作れっつうの。
Yep, that's how it goes.
あ
Who's coming in though?
速達です。
Or what?
なんだこれ
Cassette tapes?
何者からだ。
Is it L?
キラから全世界へのメッセージ。放映に逆らうようなことをしたら記者の社長から殺していくことになりますって。
What?
逆らうかよ。これが本物。
Who sent this to him? Was it actually Light? Was it?
おいおい、嬉しくてドキドキが止まらないよ。
Probably not. I don't know. Damn, what a tease. Okay. Man, a lot of food for thought in this episode, honestly, but at the same time, so confusing to try and figure out what it all means, right? Especially that tease there at the very end with the cassette tapes and basically a threat, supposedly from Kira. Could actually, of course, be Kira, but that's what I wonder about. I doubt it is, but essentially, yeah, telling the broadcast station or whatever to put this out there, I guess. And so the question is, what's on the cassette tapes? Who actually sent this? Yeah, like, again, I have no idea really what to expect. It could be L's doing, it could be Light's doing, it could also be, and that's still the element that I think about, like, we did get that tease of the other Shinigamis who were coming into at least one, who is coming into the real world, and what's that gonna mean for the story, right? Could that have any involvement with this already, or is this some kind of predetermined plan by any of the two main characters, I guess, in the show? Now, at the same time, I'm still thinking about that heart attack from the dad. Like, they played it off as like, oh yeah, it was just me being under too much stress and fatigue or whatever, right? And we did actually see that in the episode where he had this conversation with his superior and stuff and was being kind of like accused of like not doing a good enough job, right? And like they should be tracking down Kira faster, and it got him under stress. So it's a valid enough, I guess, excuse for like, oh yeah, that's why it could have happened. But at the same time, I still don't buy it. I still feel like there's more to it. And so again, that is definitely where that other Shinigami could be coming into play, that we had teased to us, right? Like somebody could be causing this heart attack. Well, I assume it's definitely not Light. And again, Light can only kill using the Death Note. He can't just give people heart attacks and make them actually survive them, I guess. So I very much just wonder, like, okay, what does it all mean for the story? Yeah, the first half of this episode, it was very much still that follow-up of like, okay, we're seeing now how Light is having these direct confrontations with L, and they're talking to each other, they're talking about the case. L even wants to involve him in them and stuff, and I think it's not for me personally, that's a bit of the struggle that I'm experiencing right now, where like I am that caught up in those kinds of details and in the puzzle solving and stuff. I kind of almost put myself in the shoes of especially Light, and like, okay, how could I protect my secret? How should he react in this moment? But everything goes so fast, right? Like he manages to think of it, and sometimes we get these nice little slow motion scenes where everything around him stands still and we kind of explore his thought process, which is nice. But yeah, it's just like, I think the problem with even sort of following him directly is like, whatever answer you give, whatever you do, helping him out with the riddles and everything too, right? That Light had literally sent to L. It's like, what can you every single time you have to, I guess, sort of just think about, okay, what would increase and what would decrease the possibilities of him suspecting me? But at the same time, it's like, dude, when you're already this up close, I'm pretty sure the average person would totally be suffering from tunnel vision, because that's also what I've like noticed. I've tried to sort of be like an online, I guess, detective myself sometimes, and like looking into people who discuss certain cases and stuff, right? And that's always cool. But you notice there already, like when you do see eventually a certain case being solved later on, you notice like, oh, I was totally suffering from tunnel vision because I was only focused on this one thing that I thought for sure, like, oh yeah, this has something to do with it, and it didn't. And like, well, I do definitely think that the difference there is that Light and L know a little bit better what they're doing, and they don't suffer from it as much, because even L, he just fully admits that, like, well, he doesn't suspect actually Light with 100%. No, he's still at like 7%, I think, is the latest estimation that he gave. It's cool to see him keep increasing or decreasing that number. Made me a little sad that he didn't give a final percentage here at the end of the episode, after he said that Light's conversation with his dad made him suspect him a little bit less. But I find it funny to see the show communicate that information towards us, I guess, in such a clever little way. Like, okay, this is the current progress, I guess, that Al has made, and this is where his mind is currently at. So all in all, yeah, I mean, I can keep saying it, but what a great show. Fantastic to see how they do all of this. Entertaining too, and some of the scenes you don't see coming at all, like the tennis match, of course, that was a very welcome surprise. They keep managing to switch it up to make the story progress at the exact right pace, which is a very fast one, like I said. You never really know, you don't see stuff coming. It's so fantastic, and all that it makes me wonder is like, okay, where is it going to go from here? And hopefully I'll be finding that out, of course, very soon. But guys, I hope you enjoyed my reaction here to this episode. Of course, the next 8 episodes will already be up over on Patreon for you to check out right away. We will be all the way up until episode 18 over there, so you can binge that right now. Linked on top of the description, of course. Your support is very much appreciated and helps out the channel. And over there, of course, you can also watch full-length reactions if you want to see me react to these episodes in their entirety. But then with that being said, let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you back in the next episode.